Hey guys, Gameboy 3800 here once again. We're back in Beam. This is the start of MSEC Series 3. Well, practice for it, I should say. We got Sin here for commentary today. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, Game Boy. This is my first time commentating with Game Boy and anything else like that in any series, so it's awesome to be here. So,
Yep, we got you in Windbreaker and Heat A, Aiden in Fire Patrol, Daniel back in Blue Thunder, Patriot in Hot Wheels, and for Heat B, got Ace in Scorcher, Haythem in Soldier of Fortune, Hawk and Bakugan somehow, and Milady in Snow Leopard. And this MSEC, two main rules, 1800 horsepower maximum, and you had to choose either front or rear engine, because with my add-on packs, they add the possibility for that. And we're going to hop right into Heat A here with Fire Patrol and Blue Thunder.
Fire Patrol is K Crew's truck, is that correct?
I do believe it is. This is the first time getting back into MSEC for a while, and oh boy, some people are rusty.
You're right about that.
It's actually a pretty even first lap. Oh dear.
Ugh. It was a rough landing for Blue Thunder with Daniel not making that turn.
This is also getting back into the swing of it for me as well, so I had to move the camera mid-race here so that you could actually see what's going on. But in the end, Fire Patrol gets out with a round one win, and Blue Thunder is over already.
He did a barrel roll.
If only you could have saved that.
Yeah, you're right about that.
They're going to go park it up, and we're going to go on to the next round of Heat A. You got, looks like you there, up against Hot Wheels and Windbreaker. And they're off. And I learned from the first round, oh dear, what is going on? I learned from the first round, I have the camera farther back for this round. And we're still using Parsec. I'll try to use BeamNG if everyone has a strong enough computer for one round that everyone gets in, but I think it's going to stay Parsec for this series as well.
Of course, with my new graphics card and a few other features that you even heard in MSEC 2, I still struggle.
Oh dear. Went at 1 mile an hour, I had to do it to him.
Yeah. Hopefully he can get back to Freestyle. Let's see what he can do next time.
Fire Patrol and Windbreaker. Windbreaker's too tight.
Too tight, yes. Fire Patrol is going down the lane, and he's going to take a rough turn again while I'm trying to catch up.
You spun out twice in that turn. You're not good in that far lane.
Yeah.
Don't wreck the truck. What are you doing?
It's one way to finish it.
Supposed to keep your trucks good for Freestyle next. We're only doing racing and Freestyle for these practice events.
Of course.
To keep it a little bit shorter. Next we move into Heat B. Snow Leopard and Scorcher.
Switch the cameras for this one here. Let's see if we can see if the people are up for the challenge. Looks like good turn from a lady, figuring since this is practice.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
It's not quite what he wanted to do. All Scorcher has to do is not DNF here.
Yeah, you're right about that. He's just going to take his time all the way there.
Yeah, I turned the camera around so that you could actually go back and park. I cut the parking out because that takes a little bit of time, but for the racing it also makes sense.
An Ace Racer will take the win here.
Yeah, fairly straightforward win there. All he had to do was not completely fail. And unfortunately for Milady, well, he's got some damage. Next up, Hawk. Strong contender as always, going up against Haythem and Soldier of Fortune.
Again, with the big name, Hawk won last year.
Yeah, looks like Soldier of Fortune jumped that start completely.
Oh, and he spun out anyway, so...
He spun out anyway, so I think that's why we left this race in.
Yeah.
Hawk, of course, big name as always. He swapped trucks. I do not know why he swapped to Bakugan.
Blue Crush is will always fit him, and I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know why he swapped to Bakugan. I guess just to flex, because he's the only one here running like stock horsepower, completely stock truck.
You might have a point there. Let's get to our next race.
We're waiting for Soldier Fortune here. You see
Oh,
Hawk
yeah.
already. You see Hawk already parked it up over there, and there goes Soldier Fortune across the line.
I completely forgot about it. I'm sorry, dude.
Rip. Next up, Heat B final. Winner of this goes to Heat C for a chance at the win.
Again, Hawk is a humongous name here. Let's see what he can do tonight.
Hawk is always smooth with the turns here, even with the Parsec slight latency. He seems to have nailed it down, and he said he wouldn't compete this series. But look at him go.
He always says something like that, but I guess in a way, it's just practice. So no points are being rewarded, but still, it's good to see an old legend come back.
Yeah, a slight washout there. I'm not sure if he did that just to make it a closer race or if that was a legit mistake. But he will go on to the final regardless. And this is the final. There was a slight track reset, so that's why you only see 2 trucks out.
Somebody reset all of it. They push Shift R and they reset every vehicle. And am I correct? They crashed the game too.
Nah, somebody just Alt F4 is the key to disconnect from Parsec, and someone was on keyboard, so Alt F4 on keyboard, just Alt F4 the game. So we had to reload everything. That's why you see some weird fog in this round. Oh well, doesn't matter. We got the final here. Fire Patrol and Bakugan. Bakugan's at the far side this time. For his racing, he was in the near lane.
Let's see if that may benefit him.
Could hurt him, could benefit him. We don't know.
Nice turn in the far lane.
Yeah, he was pretty good. Pretty even race so far.
Still taking
a
nice
was.
Turn. Oh, no.
Fire Patrol turned in way too soon and just washes out. Hawk kind of going for a celebratory, wide line. I don't know what he's doing there, but oh dear.
Still misses the ramp, but crosses the line without a dent.
Still misses the ramp. Doing some donuts. Fire Patrol just getting to the line now. Hawk will win racing here at BeamNG Stadium. And believe it or not, out of 42 maps we could have chosen, this is the map that was RNG to be the one. We're doing it again.
You're right about that. We're doing BeamNG a second time. BeamNG Stadium a second time.
Third time.
A third time.
Yeah, I did it once for a community event, and then once last series, and then now once this series. So yeah. Next up is Freestyle, and of course Freestyle order is reverse the racing order, so that means Hawk will go last, and we have swapped to the Freestyle track this time around. I think last time we stayed on racing the whole time, but this time around we're able to do Freestyle.
Let's see, maybe Hawk will not get stuck in that RV again. We saw him last time do that.
Yeah, he's got a pretty famous track record of catching on fire pretty randomly.
You're right about that. Let's see what our other contenders could do tonight.
Yeah, first up, Daniel. After a round 1 loss, we're gonna hope he can do better in Freestyle. Got that Blue Thunder ready to go.
Surprisingly here, he's running front engine.
Yep, half the truck's got to run front engine, so he chose to bite the bullet, I guess.
Missing that gear, but let's see what his Freestyle can compose of.
Yep, they got 2 minutes once they start their first move or hit their first obstacle. And time is going. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
One and done already. Nope.
No, he got it.
Yeah, he's not quite level of Allen in Air Force Afterburner last time here. He was 1 or 2 hits and done. Looks like he's a little bit more composed here.
A little more competent about his plays. Well, we saw him last season also be pretty good, but he's being a lot more competent tonight. Oh boy.
Grabs a nice moonwalk here. Up on the one wheel, grabs it nice.
He's going back for the same jump here.
Some good distance, some good air. Can he bring it into his slap wheelie? Not quite. Looking for his next move. He's lining up for a backflip already. Not even a minute in.
Yeah.
Let's see how front engine truck can do a backflip. Gets it nice. I think he breaks the suspension or something there. Back right is not looking happy.
Flattens out his back suspension. cross threads all of it. Rough
Oh
landing.
dear. Can he save it? No! He had 50 or so seconds on the clock. Not a bad score, 6.22 to start us off. If only he could have filled that time.
That is a pretty impressive start. Let's see what our next driver can do.
Next up, Patriot and Hot Wheels. This is a pretty high-riding truck. I'm not sure if it helped him in racing, but maybe he's got a dial in for freestyle.
Let's hope for the best for him, at least. Really rough in racing, again. But let's see what he can do tonight.
And because it's practice, everybody did get a free truck reset. I didn't try to replicate the damage they had in racing, because I forgot.
I see.
There's a leftover hood on the track. Blue Thunder's pulled it off to the corner over there. Hopefully it won't be in the way.
Hopefully it won't be a pile later either.
I guarantee it will be. He's really revving it out.
Oh yeah. I don't know if he's gotten second gear yet, but he's still holding up some speed. See what his next move is.
I think I see what his tune is going for with it being high riding. Like every time he turns, he gets a front wheel up in the air. I think he tried to give it like a trophy truck kind of style of driving.
Oh yeah, you're right about that.
I'm not sure it's going to help him out here though. He seems to be lacking momentum.
Uh-oh. He's doing a Daniel.
Dear. Oh no!
Oh.
You shouldn't have tried to grab the throttle there. No. A few hits in, already done. Score of 4.
Solid 4. Still a good start.
Daniel's
his first
still
time
in the
being here.
lead here. Next up, Milady.
Yeah.
Milady usually fairly competitive. Let's see how he does here in his own truck.
Mm-hmm.
Still have some more debris on the track. It's up to the drivers whether they want the track cleared or not, and at this point, nobody said anything, so... Oh dear. Looks like there is somewhat of a pile being started. Not really a pile. They're parked next to each other really nicely right now.
Mm-hmm.
The lady starting off with a bit of air, going for a combo up here. Not quite landing it down the ramp, but still some good distance.
A little rough on the turn there. Maybe a little bit too much power.
Good air. Maximum horsepower allowed is 1800, but it can be anything below that. So I think he's running 1700.
He's going backflipper. What?
And within 30 seconds, a backflip.
Into a moonwalk? This is too early for this.
You would think so, but we're actually almost halfway through the truck so far, with the other two trucks crashing out early.
Yeah, you have a point there. Still taking his time on getting those hits. Again, with the big air.
He's probably thinking, I just did a backflip to moonwalk. I probably don't have to do too much more to get the lead. Oh?
Uh-oh. Oh, okay.
He thought better of that one.
He did.
We thought he was going for a front flip, going for some more big air instead.
Hitting that back end really
He was
hard.
Really cattywampus there. Kept it under control. Taking his anger out on the crush cars.
Is he going to go for another backflip? Here he goes.
Gonna go for the same thing again.
With again another moonwalk.
This one's much more composed than the last one. That'll be worth some points.
He is extremely competent tonight about his freestyle. It's going to be some big air.
Trying for momentum. Lands right on the hood. Comes back down on all 4 wheels. Still got some time left. Not sure what else he can do, though, to finish his run. He's already done everything.
Yeah.
Carrying some speed. Oh no, he hasn't done all the moves yet. Trying for a corkscrew.
Rough landing on that tire. Oof.
He'll get the landing done. He'll take the lead.
Impressive score.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Here's the start of the true pile.
Oof. Rough crash, but we need the entertainment here.
We kind of do. Give it up for Milady. Getting the victory so far. Up next, Haythem, Soldier Fortune. This is a pretty cool look for Soldier Fortune. I haven't really seen it before. This one by Jam Customs, I want to say.
Mm-hmm. This one, I think, is also running the front engine here. See what he can pull off tonight.
Going straight for the first center jump. I think he's the first one to hit it right away.
Rough hit on the front axle.
He gets a good wheelie out of it, though.
Those new axles, though, they're pretty tough. I have to say that for sure.
Yeah, they can sure take a licking. Looking for something to hit here. A little bit of momentum needs to be gained in order to beat Jax, I think.
Well, and of course, this is the beginning of the freestyle, so let's hope for the best for him.
Well, at this point, Milady had already done a backflip to moonwalk.
Yeah, you have a point. See what he can do again.
Not going for a backflip yet, instead going for a donut? Cyclone?
I would say that's a donut, but slowing down the momentum just a little bit, but still getting some good air.
Yeah, I think he was trying to avoid that camper. Although the camper is usually a big-time obstacle, it can kill the truck sometimes, so sometimes avoiding it is actually a smart course of action.
In some certain ways, you're right about that, yeah.
He's going for it here. Crushed it down really good there. He's got less than a minute to go. Still seems to have been a conservative run so far compared to Jax. Jax went all out so far.
Oof. You see that windshield get stuck in his axle? Let's see if that'll affect him.
That windshield is out for revenge. Something fierce is happening here. The truck is haunted.
The truck is haunted.
I didn't know we were playing Phasmophobia.
Oh, there it goes.
Windshield is freed. He was gonna save it good, but he resets the truck out of nowhere. Ah, dear. Probably would have had a good score if he didn't reset. If you reset in the middle of a run, of course, you're gonna get penalized for it.
Maybe he could have got a backflip within the run, maybe at the last moment, but unfortunately he reset still. Let's see who's next.
Next up is you and the Windbreaker.
I will let you take care of the commentary for this one here.
Yep, Windbreaker here. Front engine this go around, I do believe. He's got the big boy fuel cell in the middle there. Going for big jump straight out of the gate. Bigger air so far than Soldier Fortune. He's the only other truck that had done a similar jump. So good start so far. Oh dear. We'll bring it back down. Good save. I think the front engine over the front wheels gave him the edge there. I wonder if the front engines are going to be the way to go for the rest of the series. We'll have to wait and see. He's trying to get a little bit better at that same jump. Although, once again, Milady had a better start, having a backflip to moonwalk within the first 30 seconds. So Sin will need the... Oh dear, look at the corner. Sin will need to pick it up here. Going for the camper. Nicely done. Trying to find some air, trying to find some cross threads. It's a little bit of both there. Carrying some good speed, going for the center jump once again. He's a little bit over a minute here. Let's see if he can fill the clock and get a good run here. Looks like he has damage to back right suspension though. That probably won't help him for a backflip here. We'll also try to get a backflip to moonwalk just like Milady in the Snow Leopard Madness truck. Just carrying some good engine speed, some good wheel speed here. I think he has busted the rear suspension. It looks awfully low. 30 seconds to go though, so maybe he's got a truck just built strong enough to barely survive a run. 20 seconds looking for some way to finish his run off. We'll bring it back down. Nicely done. 10 seconds. What's his last move going to be? Kicks the rear steering out right before the jump. Gets some good air. And he's going to send it over right as the time goes to 0. He gets a score of 7 on the dot. Not quite as momentum as Milady's run, but still good enough for second place. What do you think of that run?
I think I did pretty good that run. Of course, with truck being retired and stuff like that, I had to go on a new branch, but I think I did pretty good for bringing out that new truck.
All right, up next, Ace Racer in the Hot Wheels Scorcher truck. And he did better than some people thought in racing. Let's see if he can transfer that into freestyle here as well. Looks like you could not join the pile. You're just off the track there.
Yeah, Ace Racer's been doing pretty good, even off of side events and stuff like that. I've seen him in a few competitions beforehand where he would pull off some incredible moves. Let's see what he can do tonight.
Yeah, I remember in the last community event, he actually did way better than I think anyone else gave him credit for. So he's a force to be reckoned with for sure.
Of course, right into the water.
Again, you have to ask: is this going to be as good momentum, as good moves as what Milady had in Snow Leopard, starting off really strong?
Mm-hmm. For the
Oh
RD,
no!
He took it.
He took it. This could be disastrous for him.
Well, I've seen some ultra rare cases where all the parts can fly off and not affect anything. Let's hope that that's the case.
Looks like they've all disintegrated within the wheel, so for better or for worse, it's out of the way.
Hey!
Used a minute so far, other than the camper van getting stuck in the wheel. I haven't noticed too many big moves.
Mm-hmm. I think he's taking his time. I understand taking... Oh, boy.
He'll bring it back down.
That was an impressive move. Something we don't really see out of Ace. But still.
Going for the van stack. I think the first one to really hit that. Gonna crush it down a little bit there. Into a slap wheelie.
First true... Well, actually not the first true wheelie of the night.
Yeah, Soldier Fortune started with the good slap wheelie, I think.
Mm-hmm.
20 seconds left. He's got to do something spectacular if he wants to get the win here tonight.
Yeah. Going for a backflip here.
Not
Smooth
a
backflip.
It's smooth,
backflip.
but there's nothing else after it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to send it.
Oh, that shock!
He sent it with the twist. And he'll shut the truck down here. Not quite enough to take you off the top 3, but still a good score nonetheless. Oh dear.
He's going to throw it into the pile.
He makes his namesake proud. The name of the truck did him good there. Next up, Aiden, Fire Patrol.
He was our semi-finalist tonight, or second place. See what he can pull off tonight.
He's going to try to go for the biggest error of the night so far here.
He's going to pull off what me and Maximum did. See if he can pull it off even bigger.
Some good distance there. Probably the longest jump so far. Seems to be having some kind of trouble finding the gears. He put it in neutral there for a second.
Yeah, he went in neutral there for a second. I think I heard the... I think I heard him trying to back up. He might try to get a moonwalk out of that, but he didn't get it.
Not quite. He'll have to try again some other time.
Still good with his air. But rough on that back end.
It looks like they did clear the track debris of the camper van, so that shouldn't try to kill his truck.
Mm-hmm. He's going to go over the pond here.
Does clear it nicely.
A little rough, but still clears it.
Going for that van, it looks like. Yep. Crushing it more. Can you get a slap wheel out of this? There we go.
There he goes. One of our first swap wheelies tonight to hit the wheelie bar in the back.
Yep, looks like he lost a flag somewhere along the line.
Mm-hmm.
Got less than a minute to go.
Uh-oh. It's getting a little squirrely here.
Got some decent momentum. But he's got to find a way to finish big.
First gear, donuts. Oof.
I think he's doing that to keep the wheel speed down so that he doesn't roll over and end early.
You might have a point there. See what his next move will be.
More good distance. He's getting the best distance out of that jump so far, I think. Oh, what's he doing here?
No. No, he's not gonna do it.
He got it! Look at this!
What is this? Our first reverse backflip of MSEC 3.
He's adding to the pile while the time's still going. No. Oh dear.
They all get a track. They all get a reset.
Nah, their runs are done. It's a good run. Not enough for the lead, though. Right behind you. Next up, Hawk, the only one who can double down here. They're winning racing, and Bakugan Dragonoid is here tonight.
He's been extremely competent all night. Let's see what he can do for freestyle.
He's going for a cartwheel right off the bat. What?
What was that?
You saw what Jax did with big moves early. I think he's trying to replicate that.
Struck it in neutral, but I don't think that's gonna kill anything. He's pulled off one of the coolest saves of the night.
That definitely was. All he has to do is keep the run going.
Just gonna clear the ponds.
Not
Clear the
quite, though.
pond.
Watch out. I think he tried to grab it into a moonwalk there. He's got some great momentum so far.
Crushing those cars, putting his anger out on those cars.
It really is. I wonder what he's angry at, though. He's already won.
Still keeping his run with high momentum.
Good air there. Can he bring it into... Oh, dear.
Oh, dear.
He'll bring it back down. It's a sense of mind to put it back into reverse. Good save.
Rough on the chassis, but hey, it saves a save. Good
Loses
save.
the hood that actually gets his visibility a little bit better. And now see the track in full view. Especially without the horn on the nose.
Yeah.
He's running down the clock pretty good here. He's got some good momentum with some good moments.
He's gonna pull off possibly our last backflip of the night. Into a moonwalk. Oh boy.
He over-rotates but saves it. What?
What? He bumps into me.
Well, you're long gone.
I'm not really too happy about that. Ugh, first gear, but
Running down the clock.
Oh boy. Again.
We get the truck
Saved
settled
again.
down. He can keep going. He's got enough time for one more move. What's he going to try to go for? Oh, is he trying for a
don't
front
do it.
flip?
Don't do it.
He
Okay,
couldn't
he
get.
didn't do it.
He couldn't get the front flip for the final move. Score 7.98. We'll have him in the lead. Hawk will double down at BeamNG Stadium in Bakugan Dragonoid.
Again.
And he's over on his roof.
Pulling it over. Very good run from Hawk and a few others here at BeamNG Stadium.
You did fairly well. I think you got third place in the end here.
Mhm.
We're going to let Hawk do a little celebratory run here for doubling down. See what he can do. Oh no! Over again!
He did it again!
Well, that's his victory run. Give it up for Hawk and Bakugan Dragonoid.
Congratulations, Hawk.
If this was for points, he would have 22 points.
Oh, there he goes.
He's trying again. What's he doing here?
He's back.
He's back. He's over again.
He went over on his hood again.
He can't catch a break at the end. Thankfully, that doesn't
Get in the
matter.
pile. He can't even get on the pile.
That's all he wants to do. He just wants to get into the pile. But, oh no. It's him. He's here. It's Grave
no.
Hunter. Marky Jester. He's got 2 engines. What?
Why does he have 2 engines? What
He
is
thought-
up to?
He thought 1 wasn't enough. And now he's gonna annihilate the pile. He's gonna go for a second pass. He can still go. The Grave Hunter Monster Truck is back.
He's gonna
better than
wheelie
ever.
into it. Oh no!
With 5,000 horsepower, it's pretty easy to wheelie whenever you need to.
He's gonna assert his dominance on the pile though.
It really is. And there it is. Give it up for Marky Jester, the true victor. You can see both engines completely on fire.
You
And
have to
that's-
understand that Marky Jester is our Lord and Savior. Everybody bow down to Marky Jester.
That's going to have to do it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, please do go ahead and leave a like, favorite, comment, share, and of course don't forget to subscribe as well. And thank you again, Sin, for commentary, help. Hope to see you again soon for next practice event. We'll see you soon.